We should have a muscle contest. After all, they do call me the hot shot. You must be joking, aren't you? I'll show you what real muscles are. Hello everyone, Julio Toy Reviews here, and this is a review of the LEGO Bionicle Onua Toa of Earth. So this is the 2015 reboot version of Onua, and he's really big. And I'll get more into that later, but for now we have Onua, the Golden Mask, and the Skull Spider. So let's get on to this review. So here's Onua, and he's really big, as I said. He cost me 20 bucks, and I like the fact that he's really big. Considering he's the wise one on the team, it describes him as a gentle giant. So yeah, I believe this is Knuckles from Sonic Boom done right. I don't know much about Sonic Boom, but I know that Onua and Knuckles look very similar, like strength. And Knuckles from Sonic Boom and Onua, as they have really big muscles now. So, let's get on to everything else about the figure. Articulation. You have these huge shoulder pads. Here's the legs. Knees. Feet. This part of the arm. The hands. And yeah, that's basically what happens on the other side as well. Onua has a consistent color scheme of gold, purple, and black. And the colors look great on him. The purple is really rare considering there are very few LEGO purple pieces. Back then it was almost impossible to find purple pieces, but now we're getting them more in Hero Factory with Evo and Evo 2.0. We're getting them with Onua, LEGO Friends, everything. So, let's go over the gear function. You hold here, and you turn the little gear. Both of the arms will move. Now, if you have the hammer with Onua, it won't make sense why both of the arms move. But, it's gonna make a bit more sense later, when I go over how you can convert Onua's hammers to claws. And plus it looks like he's digging if you have the other hand in back. So if you grab the hammer here and you take out the front part of the hammer, turn to the back, attach the hammer here, clip the hammer, the bottom half of the hammer right here, grab the claws, split them open, and attach them. Now, moving both arms makes sense, as it looks like he's mining through. And the claws are very reminiscent of his claws from 2001. Not that they look the same, but nostalgia factor, basically. So there are his claws. And these little pins over here, they're actually good in keeping this from being gappy. And they'll actually work later, as I'll show you. And now, let's leave the least favorite part of this review, my least favorite part, for last. The Skull Spider. Yes, this is really the villain for Wave 1. A bunch of spiders. And you know how I feel about the skull spiders. Insert the obvious nostalgia critic joke right here.
Spiders! A giant legion of spiders!
So basically, the skull spider is in a glow-in-the-dark green color, as you see. And he doesn't really glow in the dark, not to my knowledge. But yeah, he doesn't glow in the dark, and he still has his color. Basically what you can do is click right here, pop off the Toa's mask, and put the skull spider in. And it is recommended that you put the legs as well, the bottom legs, wrap it around the head, but it's impossible to do that. So yeah, not much to say about the skull spiders. And I know I said I would leave the skull spider for last, but this isn't the last part of the review. We only scratched the surface. Get it? Scratch? Digging? Earth? Pun intended. So, let's get on to Onua's powered up mode. So, now we will be showing Onua's powered up mode. Here's his golden mask, which is basically the same thing as his normal mask, except painted in gold. And here's a little display that I made for it. I had no purple piece, so I had to put gray, and it's really difficult to make. Difficult. Boom. Imagination. So basically, grab Onua's mask, pop it off, and replace it with the gold one. Onua uses both weapons in his gold mode, the claws or the hammer, anyway, so there's no point in showing that. As in the animations, when he has his golden mask on, he digs through in order to get to the city. And then he uses the hammer to finish off the Lord of Skull Spiders. So, yeah. That's basically it for the golden mask. But he does have a combiner model. So, let me show Onua's combiner model with the Protector of Earth. Now, here's Onua's combiner model with the Protector of Earth. And I actually like this combiner model. It doesn't make the Protector completely useless. The Protector still has his daggers, and the blaster is mounted on his chest. Poor guy, I wonder how he eats. So, basically the parts that you take away from the Protector... Sorry, let me get the mask. What you take away from the Protector is the star weapon and his shoulder pads. And I like this combiner model again because the Protector isn't completely useless. So yeah, I actually like a combiner model now from 2015. So let's get on to my final thoughts. Overall, Onua is an awesome set. He is now my favorite set out of the 2015 Toa. That is how awesome he is. So I definitely recommend him to anyone who wants to pick him up. And now Onua completes my collection of 2015 Toa. And we're not getting any more Toa that I know of for 2015. So the Toa reviews will probably wait until like 2016 unless I buy some older Toa. So yeah, this is the last Toa that we're reviewing for 2015 as of now, at the time of this recording, there are no new Toa announced for 2015, for new 2015 wave. 2015 wave 2 will be all about the villains, like the Skull Slicer, the Skull Basher, and everything else. I'm Hugo Torvis, and I'm signing off. Thanks for watching, everyone.